I did this thing called the Whole30, and it's basically you cut out dairy, processed foods, legumes, grains for 30 days. You eat super clean. It was actually a lot of fun, and I learned a lot. So my biggest takeaway and the thing that impacted me the most is you can't not plan when you're on the Whole30. You can't fly by the seat of your pants. You have to have things ready, and you have to have a plan in place. I personally suck at going grocery shopping every week. We were eating out at least 3 nights a week. I know, isn't that kind of bad? And also expensive. And so this forced me to sit down, think about what we were going to eat, make a grocery list, and actually go to the grocery store. And that has honestly been amazing. I go grocery shopping twice a week, so I make my list and I write like a Sunday list and a Wednesday list. Having the things ready to go, because you have to food prep too. And I didn't prep all at once. Like on Sundays when I was cooking dinner, I'd also make usually some kind of like chicken and zucchini poppers or chicken, bacon, ranch. Whole30 approved. Chicken poppers. And then like something for breakfast. Like a quick and easy hash or the strawberry coconut bake or a pumpkin bake or cauliflower oatmeal. Having those things ready and having snacks on hand to grab and go made life so much easier. And knowing what I was going to eat for dinner that night made life so much less stressful. No more, what's for dinner tonight? I don't know, go look at the fridge. What does it say for today? My girls know how to read, so they could figure it out. And not that they were stoked about it, but, they knew. And it really made life a lot less stressful. I did spend a lot more time in the kitchen, but I probably would have been sitting at my computer on my phone instead. However, just FYI, I am putting my phone in my car from the hours of 5 to 8. And if I get home at 6 because I'm with a client or teaching a class, like it stays in my car until 8 p.m. So, I did spend more time in the kitchen, but I cooked a lot more food. I injured myself more than I've hurt myself in the gym in the last 2 years. And I experimented. I cooked dinner every night for over 30 days and lunches and breakfasts. Like I did that. That's pretty awesome. It makes me feel great. So I spent more time experimenting. We tried a lot of new recipes. Some were fails. Some were fantastic and made it into our family recipe book. We bought an air fryer. I borrowed my sister-in-law's for a week and I used it every day, and so we bought one and it was really, really helpful. I used it a lot, especially to fry sweet potato rounds to go like under stuff my family was having chips with. So some of the new foods that we as a family actually loved. The chicken and apple sausage. Adele's, the brand begins with an A and a D and an E, and I think it's LLE. I don't know. I don't say things right sometimes. So, but their chicken and apple sausage was amazing, and that paired with a quick and easy hash, which was fantastic, and I had that like a lot. There was an avocado cilantro sauce, which we love, and Brady will eat it all with chips. He thinks it's like a salsa, and for him, not for me, but it's for me. Chick-fil-A chicken, like marinating and dill pickle juice makes such a difference, and it's really, really awesome. And the poppers, like chicken zucchini poppers and chicken bacon ranch poppers, those were all things that I've never had before, and I really liked being able to just throw them in my lunch, in a bag, put them in a lunchbox, basically. I felt like such a kid, though. I have a lunchbox, but I go to Chico State, and so I'm driving 3 days a week at lunchtime, so I have a lunchbox. So, meal planning, grocery shopping, and prepping, absolutely key. Made such a difference in my life, and I hope my goal is to keep that up. Spending more time in the kitchen. My next step is going to be to get my kids involved more. Like, I really did kick them out because I'm trying so many things. But I think once I get a better idea of what I'm doing, I'll have at least Maddie come in and do things with me. So another thing I learned during this Whole30 was I have a lot more energy. I get up at 4:17 in the morning, and I try to go to bed by 9:30 at night. But some days that doesn't happen, and I'm constantly going, and so a lot of times I would crash in the afternoon, and I would try really hard not to do caffeine because then caffeine would get me up and I couldn't go to bed at time. So this normal, natural energy that's not reliant on caffeine and sugar is phenomenal. I have my list. I developed trust in myself. I showed myself that I could do this. My whole theme for this year is self-discipline, doing the things that I know I need to, even when I don't want to. And by making those choices I know are right and good, I'm building faith in myself. I'm creating trust. I'm getting to a point where when I say I'm going to do something, I know I'm going to make it happen. And I think that's just setting me up for greater things in the future. But I have to lay this foundation, and I have to learn to trust myself, and I have to develop that grit to do what I need to do. And this was really, really great because it was so many things I didn't do. So I feel really good about the choices I'm making, and setting an example. Like, my kids bitched, my husband bitched, but they kind of suffered through it. They still had like the standard American diet lunches, I'm not gonna lie. But I know I was setting the example. And so overall, during these 30 days, I actually gained 1.8 pounds, but I lost 0.3% body fat. And I lost 1.5 inches. So I am taking that as I actually put on some muscle. And who doesn't want more muscle? And I think today is like technically day 33. I haven't quite told my family that it's over. Because I'm reintroducing foods and I'm seeing how things respond with my body. And I don't want to give it up. And I am a little scared of what's going to happen when I'm released into the real world. But with my self-discipline focus, I am hoping, and all the things that I learned during this Whole30 and all the habits that I created, that I can control that dragon. That I can take one bite, and if it's not as amazing as I had hoped, to walk away. And if it is as amazing, to actually sit down and savor every single bite and get freaky, but that's kind of weird. But you know what I mean. I do plan on doing this again. We do have some camping trips coming up, so I'm not 100% positive, but I'm going to say yes. Maybe. So we'll see. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. But I will definitely be doing another one of these in the future. I really look forward to seeing how long I can stay like this. And I'll keep you updated because honesty is the best policy. And we have so much fake stuff on social media these days. Like, I just want to be real. And I'm a human and I fail. And yeah. So that is my Whole30 adventure. Thanks for watching and sticking through to the end. I almost feel like I should give you something, but I have nothing to give. So have a great day. Happy Friday. Today's Friday. I don't know what day you're watching this, but yeah, have a good one.